Good evening, people. Hi. I see there's people here, so I hope you're all doing well. Alright, mute myself. So tonight I'm finishing up. I'm pretty sure I'm going to finish them up. The Ukrainian charity mini. Honestly, you should get your own because it's it. All the money, well, not all the money, but all the proceeds. It's Crimson. I just saw Crimson subscribed. Excellent. Thank you for the subscription. Sorry, just getting myself in my chair here. But yeah, you should get your own. And, I could paint it up for you, or you, better yet, paint it up yourself. So, basically, what I'm working on is all I should have left in this, I think, is the guitar and the bass. Bass is, it's very plain. It's just a very simple textured bass. I may just leave it at that, too. So, by the way, hi, Sanderson. So I said, I was playing with my camera to try and make things better. I'm not really sure I made them better. I didn't make them work. I mean, it looks a little better. I was trying to get it so that, I could move more and not have it look so... Not have it's still got the trail. But I think it looks better. The color looks a little more truer and such. And it looks a little more zoomed in. So, alright, so let's see. Oh, I did not get my brushes. Still working on Eldar at work. So my brushes still go back and forth. Oh, where are my brushes? Oh, there they are. You need those to get paint on the mini. Alright, so I pretty much, on the guitar, I don't know what it is. It's not what that actual national instrument. It is something else. It's not a lute. It's some other stringed instrument that's kind of like it. Because a lute, this would be flipped back. So I'm not really sure what it is. Which is sad. I should know what it is because I'm flipping a musician and I've worked with so many different instruments, but I have no clue. So I think the thing I'm going to work on next is I'm going to work on the sunflowers that are on that. And I think I'm going to kind of match the trim on them. I like that color. So it's Calistria yellow is the color. And I need Winsor Newton. And, oh yeah, you know what? It might have actually had. I have a paper towel. I just need some wash water. So how are people tonight? Let me know what you're all up to. Where did I put that paint? I think that's where I put the paint. I will say this. Also, one of the reasons why I was delayed is I was busy adding more water to my palette. I found one thing to keep it wetter longer is I put in water. Here, let me see if I can move the palette over. So basically I pour in water around the edges. It kind of sucks, because it seems like the edges are the first parts that dry out too, naturally. But you gotta be careful or you'll catch your paint, which is still wet. Existing. I guess I could say that. Okay, let's see if I can move this in a little bit. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can turn this down just to here. Hi, Dwayne, you're working on your vines to get them more pliable. Today's attaching to his obsidian crypt. Cool beans. What did you make them out of again? Because it wasn't like green stuff. You made them out of... Oh, you made them out of sticks. They may not be that... Yeah, they may not have a lot of bendy to them because you are using twigs there outside and they tend to. I mean, I guess if you soak them enough, maybe they will, but... Alright, so... Basically, I'm going to put yellow paint. Try to hit the high spots only and leave some of the brown in there. Definitely want to I definitely want to have the brown helping to divide the petals. But on the outside, I want them yellow. The paint's a little thin, but a little thin is good. Because I'll just go over it a couple times. And that's fine. Rather too thin than too thick. Twine. Oh, twine! I kept thinking you said twigs. Okay, twine should be... that's interesting. Maybe when you put, put whatever you put on it, the paint, it's stiffened up. That would make sense too. Twine makes sense for it. I was going to say, if you actually use physical twigs, I mentioned last time that you'd have some very organic shapes. And there'd be a nice sense of randomness, but twine makes sense too. If I do this, I'm debating when I do this. I do like keeping some of that brown. As I said, I could also hit it with a wash, which might look nice too. Can't tell if that's a... Looks like there's a petal right there too. Debating whether or not I want to actually go over with a wash to tone the color in a little bit. To blend it into the rest of the piece a little better. Sometimes it's why I use washes. I use washes to actually shift the color a hair. Okay. It looks like there's a thing there, but now I look at it now, it doesn't look like there's a thing there. So I'm going to see if we can take that out. And this, actually I should pull out some, let's see. I had it all on here. Problem is, like, you know, this thing gets tossed around and moved and whatever. And some of the colors have run. So the colors I had on here may have blended into something else. This little peg is actually a peg. It's part of the... It's part of, it's what the strings are hanging over. So I don't want to make it yellow. Actually, it does look better. In fact, I'm going to go where is my light brown, my driftwood brown. By the way, oh, hi PT, sorry, I didn't mean to, said I know I really like painting, so I'll be looking at my work and not at chat. I try to make sure I look at chat now and then, especially if I know people are around. So hi PT, how are you tonight? And your piece is looking good. The minis you've been working on. I can't remember. You keep calling it. I think it's the Goliath. Egg. The loot's got a long way. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. The loot doesn't have a long way to go, I guess. I gotta basically do the sunflower, and then I gotta do the strings. Which, quite honestly, in some ways, I never really like doing the strings on these things. Alright, let me flip this. Just packing for a trip, headed back home for a few days from my... Oh, that's nice. Thankfully, my mother doesn't live far away, so don't have to go anywhere. We're just gonna meet on Sunday for lunch with my in-laws. Or with my mother-in-law. I've got a stepmother-in-law too, but I'm gonna see her later. My mom, I said, yeah. My almost 80-year-old mother, she probably would shoot me because she's going to be 80 until she's 80, which is not for another month and a half. But she doesn't act like an 80-year-old at all. She still lives alone. Yeah, my brothers, I mean, neither one of us is horribly far away, so if anything happens, we can get there. Okay, that looks good. Oh, actually, I'm going to do the one on top. But, We have literally like not too many worries about her. There's a sunflower up here too. You know what? I think on the one up here, it is so tiny. I see the center. I'm just gonna paint it. And I'm gonna wash it. I'm gonna wash the other one too. I think I want to try to make it blend in a little better. Actually, I'm just gonna paint the whole thing. You know what? I'm just gonna do the whole thing. Because I want to make the center, I'm gonna make the center black. It is a sunflower after all. This piece is so neat because of, said I love all the sunflowers and they're on the guitar. I'm pretty sure even the clothes are Ukrainian. I'm pretty sure that said the instrument is, even if I'm failing to know which instrument it is. I mean, I guess it could be some sort of a lute, but it said the handle. The edge of the this end of the handle wasn't bent around, so that's what makes I'm not sure, but maybe it is a lute of some sort. Hey, I'm not an expert. I think Lauren came on here and said it was a lute. Oh, let's see. It's a good Mrs. Ma'am's excited. Let's see. What are you excited to get? I mean, I know you ordered minis from Reaper. I know you're excited to get those. That always gives you something to look forward to get in the mail other than bills and junk. So I'm debating something. So, thinking of birthdays. My birthday is Friday. You have to wait till next year when I get back. Well, hopefully it won't be. Hopefully it'll be there. See, Friday, yes, is my birthday. I do have plans, which involve going to see Doctor Strange. We're seeing that fairly early in the day. I don't know what we're doing the rest of the day. And I don't know what time everyone's going home. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a secret birthday stream. People do birthday streams, right? I may not either, because we may be doing stuff after Doctor Strange. Trying to cover that. Alright, that's good enough. We're done. Bandura. What do you mean Bandura? Ow. Friggin' hands hurting tonight. My hands hurting tonight, and don't laugh, it's probably connected to that bad left shoulder I have. Let's see. No, I don't want normal oil. I could actually try to look in my bag. Oh, a Bandura. I think. Oh. Yeah, but I think. Oh no, that's no. I believe we looked that up, and it's not because a Bandura has like this huge. Basically I think it's what the fretboard or whatever where your strum, that big, basically the big part of this, is actually like huge. But maybe I was gonna say maybe it is, and I'm thinking of something else that begins with a B. Where's my? There it is. There's my Agrexo shade. Duh. All right. I'll go with it though. Bandura. Thank you, Mr. Crimson. How's the bun tonight? All right, so this is an attempt to blend this in a little bit. And get some shading around the edges where it hits the. She's doing fine, getting used to it, but yeah, that's true. She did go back to work. Does she hate it already? I'm kidding, by the way. I was thinking that was so unfortunate to end up with a foot injury right after you start working for something. When I was much younger, when I was a college kid, I screwed up my back going down a step. I basically slipped off this small step and everything went crunch right in the middle of my back. That was fun. Problem is it stayed bad. Well, I mean, it doesn't always bother me, but it flares up every once in a while. And it seemed like whenever it flares up, it's like that. It'd be like my first day of a job. And end up flaring up, and I'd be like, I can't not go into work. It's my first day. Alright, so I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to go back over parts of this. I do want to leave some of that though. I don't want to totally bury it. Oh, but this paint is really, it's pretty transparent, so. But I am going to leave some. If you look, I'm not totally covering it. I'm just hitting a few spots to bring them back out, but it's still there. Okay, now as for this. Unfortunately, it said this top part is a bit more problematic. So, you know, I'm going to kind of stroke. Is that Pete? Oh my gosh, it's a Pete. Pete, it's late. Usually you're here and gone by now. I'll grab some of my Coke in a sec. Pete is the master at using my sound alerts. Y'all welcome to do that. Yeah, I know, it's really late for you. Because, yeah, it is. I've been streaming for a half hour. Usually you come in right at the beginning. Actually, maybe it's early. It's not late. It's early for you. Oh, God, this thing. Ugh. I love this piece, but this back sunflower is just... I have to go to the goofy glasses. Here. It's 2 in the morning. Oh, never mind. I'll go with late. You know what? My confession is... Damn you. My confession is that there were times that I have been up till 2 in the morning. I got water in this still. So I can clean out some of the water. I hand washed it myself. He beat Crimson at getting me to drink from the shot glass. I always make sure I wash it. So how are you tonight anyways? Are you doing, hope things are good over across the pond? I pour myself a shot. You just can't, oh, that sucks. Here's my shot. You can see the top side of the boobs. There you go. Some people really like that angle. That is, well, as I say, maybe my dulcet tones can put you to sleep. Darn it! Side boob. Oh, wait, side boob like this? Of course, it's all glass. Oh, shoot. There was still some in there. This poor rag has gotten side boob. It's not a real boob, though. I can't handle my alcohol. Well, as I said, I actually really like the taste. I like the taste of rum. It's the only one that I really do like the taste of. Oh, yeah. I was playing with the top of this freaking thing. Alright, so... It's like, I almost might need the goofy glasses. To see where these petals are. I think I am. I'm going to go grab them. They're in my bag. The thing is, I'm a night person. Always have been. Take these off. Always have been, always probably will be. Make sure I get the right pile of paint here. It's almost actually like 2 layers of petals. Alright, I'm going to try something else here. I'm not thrilled. I'm just going to try the brown. Oh, and hold, let's see. Side boob, I still like that. Side boob is better. I do, but I like cleavage. Oh, hopefully I can sneak out and get to a game store. That'd be cool. I hope you can too. Alright, good luck, Pete. Have a great night, or try to. I'm sorry if you're having trouble sleeping, and I can kind of sympathize there. Because then I'm a night owl, and typically when it hits midnight and I should be going to bed, that's when I want to stay awake. And I get stuff done. If I do painting in the evening, I typically don't start until like 10 o'clock at night. Alright. Let's see if I can put some. Some lines in there between petals. I said doo-doo. I say a lot of shit. Yeah, this is another way to say doo-doo. What is this, Beavis and Butthead? I believe that would be known as showing my age. I was married, I think, when Beavis and Butthead came out. Which will really show you my age. Basically taking the brush, going from the outside, and drawing in. Then going back over some of the yellow, so I can brighten it up a little bit. This may take a bit of back and forth seas. So today, this is mini painting related news, or mini news. Today was the first day of Warhammer Fest, where they have a bunch of reveals on Twitch at noon our time, and today was 40K day. And I could tell, with no orcs, they actually didn't have as many reveals. I was hoping they would have more. But the Chaos Marines were really cool, but my favorite thing was the biker babe. The squat biker babe who's on this floaty bike. It's almost a trike. It's actually got 3 wheels. But it's a hover bike. So the wheels aren't hitting the ground, they're actually flat like this. It's really flippin' cool. Thanks to Crimson for posting the picture and under the Temptation Island section on my Discord. Because we didn't, I was gonna. But yeah, that is so cool. I mean, the chaos stuff, the Chaos Marine stuff, those are, I mean, those are really cool. The demony looking, I mean, they would be a ton of fun. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I think you might have it. Wait, it's got something. Let's see. Yes, he did. He put it up. Right, fine. We're going to go to display. Sorry. There it is. There she is. It is a she. I think that, of course, excites me greatly. Because women are not terribly represented in Warhammer. Of course, who knows? Like, there's been this whole debate about women's space, but women can't be space marines. But you know what? Who cares? How can you tell what is under that uniform? Screw them. There can be women's space marines if you want them. That's, I said you can't see under their helmets. Maybe there is a woman under there. But that thing, it's a female squat. First of all, it's a squat, makes it cool. But it's a female squat on a bike. I think I called it biker chick. But yes, badass female biker babes. I may get that many just 'cause I want to get that many. Great details. Thank you, PT. Who gives a fuck, woman or not? Exactly. Yes, they're bringing back the Space Dwarves. Squat. It's the League of Votan, otherwise known as the Squats. There can be female space marines. I can't do this because the gene seed used to make marines does not work on XX chromosomes only. I'll put the knowing there. Wait. There can't be female space. Fuck that. You know what? You can say that. Nah, yeah, I can't. I hate it when you write it like that because it makes it hard. I'm sorry. I butchered your friggin' statement here. I love the way, and by the way, I love the way you wrote it because I'm pretty sure you're making fun of that statement. Although I will give him, I gotta give Games Workshop credit for having having orcs be non-binary. There is no gender to an orc, because they're fungus. They're plant people, and I think it's really cool that that is the case. So, screw that. Real reason. In the late... Yeah, okay, so yeah, this is the real reason. The real reason didn't think they would sell well, so they never wrote it in the lore, and now they won't go back on it. Well, tough shit. I mean, the thing of it is, you get things in these bulky suits of armor. So how in the heck would you even know? That's been my point of view. You cannot see what gender is in those suits of armor. And actually it'd be even cooler because the suits of armor would just be the suit of armor. There's no boob male. Which is the worst thing ever. Bikini male is a joke. Or boob plate. I'm sorry, boob plate. You know, we have basically a great place to have that sword just fall in and smack you, cut you right in the heart. I mean, and thank you, Kevin. I do appreciate the history lesson, honestly. You know, it's like, why like the female superhero thing, too. We could discuss that. Because toy makers don't think that they'll sell as well. And the toys will sell as well unless they're male toys. And maybe that's the case. I don't know. Seems kind of stupid to me. But these are not toys for kids. These are toys for adults. And also, I will say this. Let's face it. Women... oh, yeah, it's true. Elder are both male and female. You know, see, that's where the logic kind of goes out the window. They made Elder both. Why the hell would Space Marines have to be one or the other? I gotta look at this close up for me, so. At this point when someone had out of a protect. Yes! Yeah, not too long ago either. I don't think. And I believe it made a huge kerfluffle in the. Amongst the fandom. But let's face it, Warhammer and a lot of gaming really has been the domain of men, of male people. Oh yeah, Bella Souls, Warhammer, what really hate with that field, yeah. Thanks for posting that. It's probably a good read too. Bella Souls is pretty good. But yeah, let's face it, for many, many years, it was a very male-dominated hobby. And it still is. I think wargaming still is. Painters, I see quite a few female painters out there. I don't know, when I first started, I would look at those Gold Demon Awards and go, where are all the lady painters? Which is kind of why I started trying to promote the art of mini painting. Because I wanted to promote it to other ladies to get them, say, hey, this is for you too. Also, it's kind of fun to explain that you don't have to even like gaming to like painting. Right, there are bolted britches now, so that's fine too, right? Yes! And I'm really happy about that female squad. Really. Truth be told, said I have orcs and I'm going to stick with them. I'm not going to probably buy another army. But that said, I don't mind picking up pieces that I really like just to paint. And that bike, my hand is totally in the way. Oh, it totally sort of kind of, well, you can see where I'm painting. But that's it. I like to collect certain pieces. They're just cool. That I will never actually use in a game. Greasiest Goldtooth is one of them. He's that dude that sits on a palanquin with all these little I think they're called nobblers. Pulling it. You have two at the front dumping gold. So he just rides on basically he rides on a path of gold. The sad thing was, they originally had that, the original mini of that, back when it was I think it was metal. Back when it was metal, that thing had, it had two at the back, nobblers at the back picking the gold up so they could recycle it. which was hilarious. But now but they took it away. I gotta push this up a little bit. So yeah, I don't have another full army in mind. But as part of the Blood Ravens, I got. Sorry, things popped up. I got a squad or two of other Imperial Army units. They work well more with the Blood Ravens. That's cool. I mean, honestly, this hobby is it's expensive enough just to buy one army. I mean, if I was gonna do another army, I'd probably do Battle Sisters because a full army of battle bitches would be great. I'd have a lot of fun with that. And they are cool. They got an interesting aesthetic to them. So one other mini I got for myself. They haven't painted it. Or rather, I got my husband to get it to me for Christmas. It's an Age of Sigmar. I got the Infernal, I almost would say Infernal Enchantress, but basically it's like a lady, I want to say she's almost demon-y looking, playing a harp. I think it's a fairly well-known mini, and it's a really incredible mini. I'm very blessed to have a wife who understands also. I know. Yeah, you are. I'm very blessed to have a husband, even though he doesn't paint himself. Totally gets me. I mean, although in reality, with the commission work I do, taking some of that and spending it $300 on Reaper's Kickstarter, or I've been getting orcs and stuff for birthdays, Christmas from my friends and my husband. Essentially, I already had the box set, but I got I want to say it's the Combat Patrol. The Orc Combat Patrol, I got it as a very early birthday gift. And my husband and my best friend split the cost of the box because it was like $140. So that may be something we do on Friday too, is we may do some hobbying. Okay, I don't hate the sunflower in the end now. I'm just going to look at the top and see if I want to maybe add a little bit of shadow in there. It's kind of already there, though. I think my brush is too wet. Orcs are my animal. Everyone needs to pick an animal so you know what to give them for gifts. Actually, that's very fair. Yep. Although I have pretty much all the orcs now, so of all the orcs they came out with in that run. So the Beast Snaggers, the Combat Patrol, the Christmas box. Can't remember the name of it. I have pretty much all of them. The only one I think I did buy it. Was the Pain Boy. But actually, I think I did buy it. I don't think I did buy it. I had a Pain Boy from before, but it was that failed cast stuff, and it really wasn't great. It really wasn't very good. I got those strings. What am I going to do with those strings? There are never enough boys. True. I could just buy boxes of boys. Although, between all those box sets, they come with a lot. There's a lot of boys. I think I'm going to just start with the strings. I'm going to paint them black. They're not going to be black. I just want This is my, whoops, is my dividing line here. At least I'm going to work it into the crack. I don't care if I go over, obviously. If I do another army, it'd be the Grey Knights or Abmech. Okay, that'd be cool. I think Abmechs are neat. I think they're all neat. Let's face it. As much as I may complain about their paint and maybe some of their business practices, I do really like their minis. Or Tau. Tau are cool. Actually, there's there's the person in our Discord named Dr. Zero who's painting, wait, is it Tau? I think that is Tau. Tau's like the blue guys, right? Hopefully I'm not getting my things confused. Yes, Tau is the blue guys. Tau are cool. I like Tau. Okay, I've got that paint in there. Yeah, I mean, he's getting them painted, you know. Honestly, as long as the paint's on there, they're good. And I like his color scheme. I really like the colors he's using. It's like some sort of a brownish, really dark brownish, greenish, gray. Wait, no, I'll go brownish green. I love that with the red. That orangey red. Alright. What color do I want to do with the strings? I pick an off-white. I'll pick bone white. Why not? I want my polished bone color. Clean is nice. I know, when you're brand new, really. Clean, flat, and clean is what you really want. And you also want... also, I'm not going to... By the way, I will never push somebody unless... I will push Kevin. But that's because I think Kevin wants... I'm pretty sure you want to push your painting at some point, too. You're really into the painting end, though. I know you like to paint armies, but I also think you're the type that seems like you'll want to keep improving. But... I don't give advice or try to push people into stuff unless I'm pretty sure I know you that well that you'll take it. And if I do make suggestions, it's just with love in my heart that I want you to do, that I know you can do, take that next step. And I just want you to take that next step. If you don't, it's all right. You don't have to take my advice. It's just there, whether you want it or not. You don't have to take it, and you can tell me to shut the hell up and go away. You're happy with your piece. But damn it. Usually I try to Usually when I do that too, it's something I find is sort of obvious. Like if you've missed something you didn't touch up, then I might go back and say, hey, you kind of missed a spot. If I think you're definitely capable of it, I'll say it. But as I like to say around here, it's only a mistake. It's only a mistake if you just leave it. Fuck my advice. There you go. Which, let's see. It said, it depends what you paint. Yeah, obviously with armies, you tend to take shortcuts and it's about getting them on the table and getting them finished. rather than painting display level. I mean, some people do both, and I hate them because they can do it so quickly. Let's see. Now I need to get my stuff out. I want to change something on the Terminator. I painted at the paint day. Oh. Well, there you go. You can always change your mind. Changing your mind is fine. I know I'm hitting my little wooden thing there. There are little things on the edge for the strings to hang on to. Of course, Crimson, when you're done with it, post some new pictures and let me know what you did. Yes, people can always tell me to fuck myself when I give advice. But no, it's with love in my heart, and I know you guys well enough to know that, well, if you do tell me that, then means I went too far. And, or you're like Crimson there, and I just know you're being funny. The underplate under the shoulder, the one you thought, aha, that's right! Oh wait, you thought it should also be the wraith bone. I'm going to change it from red to black. It needs the black in there. Look, see, well, okay, fair. But I kept thinking though it's a split in those thingies. So it should be the color of the armor. It looks like a split, and the armor should be what's showing through. But that's fine. Whatever makes you happy. That's all that really matters. What makes you happy in the end? Oh, I hate painting strings. Damn it! I can get that out. Because it's hard to get them even. It was set apart by a number of features, such as the large layer pauldrons. Well, that's true. I guess if there's a layer above the wraith bone layer, that works too. And maybe there is. There's a little, like, Sorry, Jason, but the strings are not even. So I'll have to do a little, like, paint plastic surgery type thing on them. And straighten that out. Oh my god, I'm not gonna want to paint this. Blah, I don't like this. I'm gonna look at it. I'm probably not gonna. Okay. Oh, I see. I think that look. By the way, don't mind me. I'm not gonna friggin' remember. So, like, the other ones I thought were coming out from the top layer. But, alright, that's fine. But that's actually a great example to me. So basically it shows, yeah, the layered pauldrons. What the hell did I just shut off? I really don't like painting strings. Which is not great considering I really like to paint bards. And a lot of bards have stringed instruments. Add a little water to my black paint. It's still... Look at it like two wow shoulder pads. Yeah. Well, I'm already pretty sure Blizzard and... I don't remember. I want to say Blizzard came out second. That Games Workshop is a little older. But you can tell Blizzard has been definitely influenced in their artwork by the Games Workshop aesthetics. And I'm pretty sure it is. I do have the right order. That GW was first. Yeah, GW's, yeah, exactly. So I'm pretty sure that the good people at Blizzard, well, some of the people, there's plenty of good people at Blizzard. Stole that aesthetic. I mean, you think about the whole, StarCraft. StarCraft is a total ripoff of Games Workshop stuff. I'm really annoyed with this. I need some more paint on my brush. As I said, there's going to be a lot of back and forth on this. To try to neaten these up. Okay, looks like I got the bottom end looking okay. Top end's got a little bit to be desired. This is also a pretty good example of what I meant by painting the recesses first. Because whenever I go to try to put color back in the recesses, I keep catching the top of it. And this brush has got a really pretty good chisel tip to it. Gotta spot the ear. Gotta go back in there again. This is it. I hate strings. A white hand is pretty key in this too. I will admit, I'm pretty happy with the way my camera actually looks for a change. Still maybe getting a little bit of the trails when I move, but I think overall it looks better tonight. Like I said, at times a light hand is your best friend. And listen, that's the thing, doing something with the lightest touch really does seem to help. I need a darker color. Where's my browns? You know what I'm going to do? Let's see. Debating when I want to wash those at all to blend them in a little. I still see a spot. I thought I went over that spot. String should go all the way up to the fingers.
Moist.
That's a Gareth. Hi, Gareth. How are you tonight? It's the moistest. God damn, a lot of crap after myself finally made it. Yay! Oh, I just realized, yeah. It is 10 of 10. So I got about 50 minutes left. God, 50 minutes to finish this? My goal is to try to finish it tonight. Damn it. So Gareth, I'm going on about how I friggin' hate strings. I hate guitar strings. I hate painting them with a passion. Or maybe not with a passion, but I don't like painting them. And this is why I don't like painting them. I'm gonna try something. I hope it don't backfire. I'm thinking about taking a little bit of purple wash. Because I have some dark purple wash. That is it. The Drucci Violet. These are can just... Well, we'll see. I feel like they're a little light. Which is fine. I wanna shift them just a hair. Come on, open. Open sesame. Just a hint of purple wash. Because, let's face it, purple goes really good with yellow. They're opposite colors. On the color wheel. I played with my camera. I could spell it seriously. Haven't been drinking. That's yeah. I know. Typos happen. Actually, I probably don't need this no more. I don't even know why I'm using them. I go back to my glasses. Oh, I got the sunflower at the end. Although I will say this. If you ever want a really cool color to wash your yellows with, purple is actually a great color to do it. No, don't go in there. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Basically, I'm just going over after that and sort of highlighting them. Like there's a bump right here where they go over. Maybe add a little bit of a highlight here. That's a little variation in them. Alright, now I don't hate them so much. What do I want to do with the base? Actually, I do get this because all I have left... I think it's done! I think my sunflower laden Bandura, I think is what he said it was, is finished. Oh, actually, wait, one more thing. One more thing. Lighten up these just a hair. So, Gareth, what are you painting tonight? Are you painting your contest mini? I do really like that guitar, though. I needed dirt. I'll be working. Yep. So Ragnar again be doing something Star Wars. Oh, that's yeah. I thought about that, and I was like, nah. I want to finish the bird, and I've got too many other commissions and stuff that I can't really have time to do a Star Wars thing. I thought about trying to. I don't have anything in my. I actually have no Star Wars minis in this house. Maybe next year, I'll get something Star Warsy. I don't play the game, so I only have so much time, you know. Taking a little, actually dark brown, and I'm just gonna add a bit of shadow there along the trim. So I feel like it needs something. Oh no, don't do that. Yeah, I shouldn't muck it up. That's fine. Alright. Well, one thing actually I do want to change. Always hate it when I muck something up. Probably should have my light over there, not where I had it. Yeah, I don't have much time left, fish. Ragnar, oh, that's true. Oh, that's right, you're moving, so that makes it even more complicated. Okay, I think that's a little better. Alright, so as for the dirt, I could get lazy. I have to go to my shelf, but I could get lazy and just get like sterling mud to put on his feet. He's got a very basic. It's almost like he's on some packed dirt. Maybe I'll add some tufts of grass in there. So basically, after this guy, I'm gonna finish him tonight. Then after him, don't mind me while I look away to try to figure out a color to paint. Paint the dirt. You'd think dirt brown would be easy color to pick out. Maybe I'll use this contrast paint. I know it's bones. Oh, yeah, I don't want to do that. But contrast paint doesn't work real well on bones. Do I not really have anything good out? Alright, let me. Do I have anything that works for dirt? As I said, I'm thinking of getting another one, but this my one problem with getting another one of these. I'm thinking I would like to do it, but my problem with getting another one of these is painting another one of these. Once I paint something, oftentimes I don't like to do it again, unless it's an army. That's a little different. But even the army minis, you don't put them together. There are no two that are truly alike. I think I'm going to use nut brown. I really like this color. Ow! So, paint pokey tools are sharp. Just as an FYI. And I'm going to paint the whole base, including the front, including the sides. Army painting could get to be a drag, but yeah, exactly. It is. It is. But as I said, in some ways, it's no two army members are truly, the colors are the same, but if you build them that way, no two are the same. So maybe that's why I don't completely hate it. Someone said, "Oh, you're edge lining 10, Eldar." I'm like thinking that's not that bad. And actually, unlike edge lining those Eldar I've been working on, it's going to take half the time that it took to do the to do that mid-tone. Basically, I did what was it, Mephisto red? But edge lining 6. Yeah, exactly. I don't think 10 is that bad. It was like Mephisto red, followed by. Then I washed it. I don't remember. I think I washed it Agric Surshade. It's on the painting instructions. And then I went back over it with. Shoot, I don't remember the red. Oh, I know, it was Evil Sun Scarlet. That was the red. That took me about an hour a piece. No, wait, no, it took me one a day, which is basically an hour of break time. But it's taking me a half hour to edge line them. I'm slow painter. I totally admit to that. Oh, happy news though. The Gale Force 9 concrete rubble came in. So I was able to finish all those. Those of you on my Discord might have seen it, because I'm pretty sure I posted the pic of the Terminators and the Dreadnoughts. But I was able to finally finish those, because I needed that concrete to fill in. Yeah, I want some little terrainy bits. Not just grass. So I took them. Now, I will say this. Gale Force 9 Concrete Rubble is really dusty. Oh my gosh. It was unbelievable how much dust those generated. There is texture in the space, so it probably means I'm missing spots. Because inevitably that happens. This is why oftentimes on stuff like this I'll wash it. I wash it with a shading ink. A, to give it a little dimension, but B, to also fill in all those freaking spots that the brush misses. Actually, I find this color. This nut brown is not far from that. God, I can't stay on camera tonight. I was playing with my camera tonight. Yeah, exactly. Just like real concrete rubble. I show you it was not real concrete, though. I mean, yeah, they went scratched into the bottom. It's too powdery. It's even too powdery for that. And if you're not careful, it does actually break pretty easily, too. It's not crumbly. But that was a big thing that struck me, was just how dusty it was. I was like, so I took it all and I basically hit it with a bit of Null Noel, just to give it some interest and not just be plain. And so it was kind of neat. There's a little color variation stuff in there. It's just cool. Alright, I'm letting this dry. Let's see. I think I see a spot there. God damn it, why can't I stay on camera tonight? I fooled with my camera tonight. I think it is better. It's definitely better than it has been. I'm happier with it. Granted, I know like the top of his head is out of focus, but that's because I don't have autofocus set. I have a spot picked, basically where my hand is when I'm painting it like this. Just a spot in there where the yellow kind of leached out into the blue. Alright, so I want another color. Well, he's almost done. Put it down like that. Let's see. We'll go for a circle. I need another color to put on this brown. Before I go and run over. I still got time. Great. You know, the funny is, I don't think I've really seen anybody paint him. You know, like none of the. It's really weird. I haven't seen like any of the pros do a version as an example. And I'm not really sure why. You would think they'd want to sell more of these. So I'm kind of glad I'm doing it. I honestly hope it inspires someone to actually take and buy one and paint it. You know, because it's for a great cause. Something that a lot of us, it's, you know, I mean, who hasn't seen, if you don't know what's going on in Ukraine, then you're living under a rock. And it's just horrific. So this may be something small. Actually, I don't know if I like this. I don't know if it's enough of a color difference. That's alright, I'll put this on there. And maybe I'll do something a little lighter. I am using an actual dry brush. I was thinking of washing it, but it's actually pretty good. I do see a spot right in there that needs to be touched up. So if somebody sees it's like, hey, I can do that and I think it'll be really cool, you know, and buys it, I'll be happy. It is a bigger mini, so things like the eyes are not quite so terrible to do. The eyes are actually quite simple too. They're just basically black with a ring painted around it, which you don't even have to do. I did add a couple little spots for glares. Yeah, I'm gonna want to do something a little. I want to do something lighter. I think I'm going to do something for now. I do want to get back to Critical Role. That's without a doubt. But I think, so there's an art prompt for this month called Mermaid. And I mean, I have got the wait, it's not the Brinewood set. It's the, I think it's the Under the Sea set. One of them has mermaids in it. I already painted one. I really loved it. I want to go and do more. So I want to do one for May. And then I'll probably get working on Pike. Was where I left off on the Critical Role minis. Which I'm basically doing them in the order. I'm doing the Vox Machina. I'm doing them in the order they appeared in the credits, the opening credits for the cartoon. Because when I started Keyleth, which was the first one, the cartoon had just come out. So May, I'd be Mermaid, and maybe that. And then, oh my god, I can't stay on screen to save my life tonight. So, and then June, I think June is Pride Month. I didn't really get involved in any of that last year because I literally started streaming halfway through the month. But I might do something for that this year. I have a Noise Marine that would be really cool, painted in some sort of Pride colors, or I'm thinking even then I could paint Vax from Critical Role because he is queer, so he definitely would fit the Pride Month. It'd be really cool to do it for Pride Month too. I haven't figured out if maybe I could see if I could figure out how to do it as a charity stream. Oh, go for a Kiss theme? I was going for a Pride theme. Fabulous Marines are a thing, by the way. That's right. I had friends of mine who painted Fabulous Marines. And I think I'd like to do that. Personally, for me, I love rainbows. I love rainbows so much. So, alright. I might have to get off my butt. Actually, I'm going to go over I'm going to go around this part. The flat part, I'm going to go over that. I think I just want one color, not multicolors. I tend to like the sides of my bases to be solidly one solid color and not dry brushed or and this I think I'm just going to do at the brown. I mean, it might be kind of cool to do it, you could almost do it, the colors of the Ukraine or whatever, but I got plenty of those. God damn it. Alright. I'm gonna see what I can do. I keep trying to stay on screen, but I'm failing horribly. I mean, maybe I could do both. A Kiss Pride theme on a on a Noise Marine. I've had that thing for a while, and I really, really want to paint it. So, all right, so. I don't know where oh. Let's see if I can get my dry brush back in here. This dry brush sits on my Rocky Dragon brush holder, which I should paint at some point. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to go look for terrain. I want to add maybe a couple little scribs of grass. That's what I want to do. I want to go Pride Noise Marine. I mean, you look at the actual mini, like the box art, and it kind of already is. Let's see. It's not in there. I don't want cement for this. No cement. Actually, I probably don't want those either. I want this. Oh, I could put flowers on the base. My flowers are getting smooshed. I got flowers. Maybe I could. I get you whole flowers. That might be actually kind of cool. I don't get to do this that often. Alright, so we got 15 minutes to try to do this. I do have my Elmer's school glue, which is the best stuff for putting terrain on bases. Let's see, I got I got Army Painter Woodland Tufts. Close enough. They're green, they're grassy. I do have some dark moss tufts. Yeah, it's fine. I don't need that. What's the other one I got? I got swamp tufts because I did the Baba Yaga. Alright. I think that's enough stuff. Paste glue is actually PVA glue if you want to be fancy. I just call it Elmer's glue. Because it is. It's Elmer's glue. Let's see. Although he doesn't have a... I really would love to put flowers on the base, but actually he does not have a lot of room for flowers on the base. I get a little small thing of flowers. Alright, there is a little small thing of flowers. Because it'll probably be bigger. You can actually take off flowers if it's too much. You put some flowers over there. And then take a little greenery. I'm gonna glue that on. That's where it's gonna go. Shake it down. I've been using this. Ooh, that came out. Ah! Could dab a little off of it with my finger. It'll dry faster if there's a little less glue. I'm gonna tuck that in by the back of his foot. It almost looks like he's kind of stomping on the flower. Whatever, it's fine. I love tufts. Hydrate! Okay. There you go. Hey. I don't know where to put it, though. Could tuck one under between his feet. Come on. No, you just squished out glue like 2 seconds ago. So I can get this in here. Alright, so I got it in there. I'm gonna use my brush to help tamp it down. Could put another one. Could put another one towards the back, I guess. Maybe just put a bunch of tufts. As I said, you can actually take, I think you can take these tufts, you can sort of break them a bit if they're too big. They're basically just static grass with glue on the bottom. So broke that one a bit. You didn't even trim them and such. I'm gonna leave them alone. Wow, the glue sinks back down really fast in this thing. You can even like cut them. You can even cut, give them a trim. Come on, stick. You let it dry enough, you could kind of shove things around and... Alright, so... Let me put all this stuff away. Now, one of the things you can do... when it dries, are very carefully... What did I do with the thing of flour? Oh, there it is. You can actually add a little paint to it to maybe look a little less uncanny valley. So the flowers, by the way, just so you know, they are they are by a company called Gamer Grass. And my local store had it. Well, one of my local stores. I have like about 3 local stores. Alright, Gareth, we'll be on in a couple minutes. I'm gonna take a little yellow. Actually, add a little green to it. A little blue, make it a little bit green. I'm just gonna kind of go over it a little bit. Oh my gosh, why is this swimming so difficult? The back one doesn't want to stick real well. Just very lightly going over that too. Actually, I can add a little bit to that. I swear to God, an eyelash got in there. I think it's an eyelash. It didn't look like a paintbrush, bristle. Let's see, the pokey tool. Not bad for actually Doing a bit of combing out of here. Telling you, the paint pokey tool is useful for a lot of things. Alright, 2 minutes left, and I think he's finished. What do people think? I'll have pics up of him tonight, hopefully. Gotta get some beauty shots. I think I want to add a little more. I'm just getting picky here. I don't like that. This is like a... I don't like this one that's like kind of stuck to the base. Rather than being the cluster of flowers. There we go. And then he's done. I just have to seal him up. So I gotta get pics. But that's the Ukrainian charity mini from Reaper for about $10. I believe $7.50 of it goes to UNICEF, if I remember right. So, alright, so I will be back on Saturday for sure at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Who knows? If I feel like it, of course I'm going to be busy on Friday. I won't be working, but I am going to be busy on Friday. Going to see Doctor Strange for my birthday, but maybe I'll run a birthday stream. I don't know. I haven't figured out that far. So take a, so every once in a while I might be inclined to do something totally random and just show up at a random time. Lordy. I'm gonna complete another lap around the sun. I'm not thrilled by this, but hey. It is what it is, and I can't stop it. Let me put him down. But I said, I will definitely be on Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern, my usual time, and hopefully we'll have all the people from overseas. And then I'll be back on Monday at 7 o'clock, and of course a week from now at 8:30 again. And next week, of course, will be game week. So I'll also be on, I'll be on the Murder Hobo Inc. YouTube. We actually had those a-holes unfroze our account, which is great, but they never explained why they never apologized or explained why they froze it in the first place. But obviously they knew it was bullshit because they unfroze it. So, hey, it's what it is. Right now, we're just operating on YouTube because to be fair, he doesn't want to give Twitch the money. So, and I really don't say I blame him. But I'll be here. Alright, is he on yet? I don't think he's on yet. Let's see. Is he on yet? No, he's not on yet. So now I'm going to oh, there he goes. Okay, so other than that, thank you for tuning in. Alright, the three of you. Three of us. Let's go raid Gareth. We're a lot more than three of you on. Where'd everybody go? I guess 2 hours. Asking people to stay on for another hour. Why are you doing that, Twitch? Alright, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the bird. I'll get pictures, hopefully tonight, and get them up on Discord and Twitter. And I can't think of anything else, so let's go raiding. He's not showing up on my list yet. But I can get his name from here. HREID. You think I know how to type this by now? Alright. It is right. So, hope you all have a great night. I hope I see you on Saturday. And of course, happy painting.
So in honor of May the 4th, I just figured I'd at least show this off.